I am Dr. Chaitali Pawar from Department of Pharmacy, Government Polytechnic, Jalgaon. Dear student, let us continue with previous video in which we had discussed about single column cash book, two column cash book. In this video, we will discuss about three columnar cash book. Learning outcome of this session: after watching this video, you will be able to recall definition of cash book, different types of cash book, and record business transaction in cash book. As we already discussed what is cash book, again we recall it. Cash book, it is the book which is used to keep a record of all transactions related to cash receipt and cash payment. Cash books serve the purpose of journal as well as ledger account, and in big organization that such as bank, the separate cash book is prepared for cash receipt and cash payment. Various type of cash book: four types of cash book: single column cash book, two columnar cash book, three columnar cash book, and petty cash book. Here in this video we discuss about the three column cash book. Three column cash book, it is popular form of cash book, and in this type of cash book three columns are provided on each side of cash book. First column, it is for discount. Discount, it is nothing but the nominal account. Second column for cash, that is real account, and the third column for bank, that is personal account. So this is the simple format for the three column cash book. As we already discussed, in a single column cash book only one column is present for amount. Then in two column cash book two columns are present for amount, such as discount and cash. Like that, here the three columns are present for cash, that is discount, cash and bank. In debit side, total 6 columns are there: debt, particular, LF, discount, cash and bank. Like that, the 6 columns are present on a credit side. So on the left hand corner, top of left hand corner, debit, that is receipt, is there, and on right hand corner at the top, CR, that is payment, is there. So this is the format for three column cash book. Here are some procedure for posting a transaction in a three column cash book. When we go through this procedure, at that time it is easy to record all transactions in a three column cash book. So first step is, whatever amount is received in cash, it is recorded in debit side in a cash column, and the discount allowed to party, that is concerned party, in this connection it is recorded in discount column of debit side. This is first step. Then second, all cash payment, it is on debit side in a cash column, and the discount received from party, that is on a discount column of credit side. Then third step, when the cash is received and sent to bank for deposit, then it is directly written in a bank account on a debit side, and the cash account is credited on a credit side. Similarly, when the cash withdraw from bank for office use, at that time that cash account is debited and bank account is credited. So such a type of entry, it is called as contra entry, and letter C is recorded in a ledger folio column. So that letter C indicates that entry is a contra entry. The next step, when a check is received from customer, it should be entered in a bank column directly, because that check will have to be sent to bank. But in case the check is received but same has been sent to bank for a deposit on a later date, that is later date check, then it is considered that cash, and that's why it is kept in a cash book and treated as a cash. The next is check is endorsed to person. That time the entries are just like to cash payment. Then suppose that cross check is received, it is recorded in a debit side in the bank account, bank column, but when the bearer or the other check is received, it is recorded in the debit side in a cash column. And the last thing is when the bank charges any commission or the collection charges with a due intimation, at that time that amount is on a credit side of cash column. But when bank charges without any intimation, then it is on a credit side but in a bank column. So this is the procedure for posting a transaction in a 3-column cash book. So when we go through this procedure, at that time it is easy to post the transaction in a 3-column cash book. So let us discuss the example. So this is the example, that is enter the following transaction in the 3-column cash book of Messrs Jyoti Medical Hall and balance it. Here we solve this problem or write this transaction in the 3-column cash book in this way. So first we select some transaction. So first transaction is cash in hand. So cash in hand, that is the debit. So directly it is written on a debit side, that is to balance B/D. B/D means brought down, and directly write down that 10,000 amount. At the same time, that second, that is cash in bank account. Cash in bank account. So as the name indicate bank account, that means directly write that amount in a bank column. Bank column, that is the 5th column on a receipt side. Then second transaction, receive cash from Ramlal and discount given. Receive cash from Ramlal rupees 4,000 and the discount given is 120. So receive, that means it is on a debit side, and on that receive the discount is given. So that's why the discount is also on a debit side, but the discount amount, it is in a discount column, and the cash amount, it is in a cash column. So in this way we write this transaction in the 3-column cash book. Then the next transaction, paid into bank, that is 3,000 rupees. Paid into bank, that means payment. So that's why it is on a credit side of 3-column cash book, and here the entry is like this: by bank account, that is 3,000 rupees. But at the same time, that means paid into bank. So in a bank it get deposited, that means payment. So that's why bank account get credited, while at the same time that cash account is debited. So this type of entry, it is called contra entry. That means the two accounts are affected at the same time. So that is contra entry, and it is denoted by letter C. So that letter C must be written in a LF column. Okay. So as that is written in this 3-column cash book. So all of you understood this, that is paid into bank. Paid into bank rupees 3,000 rupees. Bank account get credited with 3000 rupees. At the same time, that cash account is debited with 3000 rupees. So that's why it is a contra entry. Then the fourth one, that is paid to Lily and Company by check. So again it is credited, so that's why it must be written in a credit side, and as the name indicate bank, so check, so that's why it is directly written into bank column. So in this way, by following the procedure for posting the 3-column cash book, we solve the whole problem, and after that 3-column cash book is prepared like this. That is 3-column cash book of Messer Jyoti Medical Hall. All transactions are like this. So it is for whole month of April. Summary of this session. In this session we learn about, firstly, that we recall the definition of cash book, then different types of cash book, single column cash book, 2-column cash book, 3-column cash book, and petty cash book. So in this session we learn about the detail of 3-column cash book. In next video we will discuss about petty cash book. So keep listening, and thank you very much. Happy learning.